Hi, everyone. Welcome to Curated by Becta's Meal Kit number 69 for September 9th to 11th. Thanks so much for ordering this week. Thanks for letting us be a part of your special celebration at home. Um, it's back to school week, and I hope that you guys are all doing well and you've enjoyed your summer. I think we've got a little more summer left in us. We decided, because it's back to school week, to make this a super easy to finish meal kit. This is potentially going to be our shortest video ever, which is going to be great. So we've got a beautiful rainbow trout that comes in a metal tin. I've already put it in the oven a few minutes ago to get things started, but it's going to be 12 minutes at 425 degrees on the bottom rack of your oven. If you have a convection oven like mine, please don't put it on convection. You want it slow heat from afar in order to be able to warm it up. You want to bring it to room temperature first before popping it in. Then I've got this beautiful pearl couscous, and it's warming up slowly on our stovetop. Turn this up a titch, and you want to put in 1 tablespoon of butter per person, unsalted butter always, so you can control the seasoning, and just keep stirring it. So medium low until it's nice and warm and a little toasted. And you're probably wondering, what is that amazing color? So we've seasoned it with sumac, really beautiful aromatic spice, and found locally, and it gives it a great color as well. So onto the appetizer, very simple. So we've got our watermelon gazpacho. You want it in the fridge so that it comes out cold until you're ready to plate, and then just divide it up evenly amongst your 2 bowls. There we go. By the way, these containers, you can recycle them, but they're awesome for Tupperware as well. Why buy Tupperware when you're ordering from Curated by Becta? Now, the next piece is going to be a little challenging, I must admit, because I'm still trying to figure it out. So we've got your serrano chilies, and then you've got your feta, and then you've got the feta marinade. So chef says to crumble the feta. So your hands are going to get a little messy here. So you want to crumble it. So the thing is, if we crumble it in advance, it's going to dry out. That's why we've left it in bigger chunks. So apologies in advance that it's a little messy. So each half of the feta, crumble it right in there. But the marinade is just so bright and colorful. Now, our son, doesn't like soup at all, but I think I'm going to be able to convince him on this one. It's a texture thing, but this is such beautiful flavors that he loves, tomatoes and watermelon, that I think he'll enjoy it. So I'm going to just rinse my hands real quick. And then I'll take the serrano chilies and mix them around in there. You can put a little bit of the chili oil right in there. And now we've got this beautiful pickling liquid. You can drizzle it all around. Really beautiful, bright colors and vibrant flavors. Oh, I should have gotten some more paper towel. Hopefully I can get by with this. And I believe that we have seasoned the soup up all nice for you. Yep. It shouldn't need any seasoning on there at all. So here is our beautiful watermelon gazpacho, done with the crumbled feta and the pickled serrano peppers. Now let's get rolling with the main course. And get the pan, medium-high heat. 1 tablespoon per person of neutral oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, both very nice. I'm going to keep rocking this away. Make sure the butter is melting nicely and the couscous is toasting up. And the trout still has 4 minutes left. I'm just going to turn this up a titch. There we go. So why don't we work on our dessert? And that's happening. So we got a few different components. The first is dulce de leche, homemade. Um, so the things that you want to bring to room temperature are the dulce de leche, the smoked salt, and the chocolate tarts. All right, let's see what the best spoon is for it. This guy. So the way the chef says it, we want to sprinkle a pinch of smoked sea salt around on the tarts. You may have a lot more smoked salt than you need, so please don't use it all. I'm actually going to ask the chef to put in much less because you just want a pinch. And then swoop the dulce de leche just off center on the plate and place the tart in the center of the plate. So this stuff is delicious, but gets a little messy. And again, this stuff is best spread at room temperature. Come on, baby. There you go. See if you can give it a bit of a chef swoosh in there. This stuff is decadent. Just paint it all on there. And I need to throw in my peas and my mushrooms for the main course. I just want to make sure. Yes, 4 minutes. Make sure I'm stirring the couscous. Dulce de leche on there. And the tarts on top of that. Looking beautiful. Usually we only do one dessert between us, but we just got back from vacation, an awesome vacation in New York City, by the way. It is a lot easier to travel than you think. Everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's playing by the rules in New York City, at least. And so I encourage you to start traveling because it was amazing. Feel free to email me. I'm happy to walk you through what the process is. But it was a lot easier than I thought. I was anxious, but I felt very safe. Vaccine passport mandates are there, so everyone's vaccinated inside the restaurants. Anyway, it's working out really great, I think. And then on the dessert, we want to dollop the chantilly on top. This is such a good looking dessert. Got to enjoy that. Okay, so we're almost done there, and then we're going to turn the pan to medium low and add 1 tablespoon of butter per person and stir. Melt that all down nicely. Hey, Google, off. Now we can take the trout out of the oven. Looking glorious. Hey, Google, off. Now we're going to season this, but I also want to see if we're seasoning the couscous. Yes, with salt and pepper. Done and done. So I've got this little spatula here that I think will work well. Oh, by the way, let me show off this gorgeous dessert that you're about to enjoy. So dark chocolate ganache tart with the smoked sea salt, dulce de leche, and Earl Grey chantilly. Okay, for the main courses, let's turn this guy off. We're going to start with the couscous. Half and half. Make sure that the butter gets spread out nicely. I always like using a spatula so you can move things around a little bit. Make it all nice and pretty. Food is really like art, but if you guys are ordering from us, you know this already. Okay, so next, vegetables and then top with trout. So I've got this little slotted spoon so that not too much of the butter and oil come out. I always divide this up nicely for the photos, and then we split it up 3 ways for my son, my wife, and I. Very nice. Maybe a little bit of the butter on top. That is to your discretion. Make sure everything's off there. Turn that guy off. And the perfectly cooked trout right on top. All these great pink colors. And the wines tonight, let me tell you all about these. So with the watermelon gazpacho, we've got the Wild Ass Rosé. Really nice. From Stratus Vineyards down in Niagara. Oh yeah, don't forget to season the trout with salt and pepper. And feel free to be generous with this. It really brings out the flavor in the trout. And then for the red, surprise, surprise, with trout. But this is a Garnacha from Spain, no oak, very Pinot Noir-like. I love this one. Okay, one more spoon. Now, the pistou. This is a mint pistou. It's something else, but to be honest with you, I printed this out in black and white. And when we colorize the ingredients, then I can't see them sometimes. Let's see how I'm going to drizzle this. Let's try going sideways. You can use it all. That's a good looking dish. I think I'm going to go with this one. So, lovely rainbow trout done with the pearl couscous, snap peas, shiitake mushrooms, and the mint dressing that I'm completely blanking on. But you can see it when you print it out in color. Pistou, thank you. Thanks for ordering this week. I hope you love your meal. It's great to be cooking for you again. We took a week vacation, so I feel like I haven't done this and I haven't seen you in a long time. So have a great time. Enjoy the cooking, enjoy the meal, and I hope to cook and curate for you again real soon.